And LIFT is our low-impact functional training program brought to you through Family Fitness Centers. If you are new today, all you need for today's class is a mat. If you'd like some additional support for your knees and your back, you are going to see some kettlebell work. So if you have a kettlebell or a couple of kettlebells, have those set up to the side so you have those different weight options. We're also going to see some barbell work today. So if you have a barbell, have moderate weight on your barbell, maybe some extra plates on the side so you can adjust as needed and also have that set up. We're also going to see dumbbell work, guys. So if you have dumbbells, grab your dumbbells, and once again, if you have a couple of sets, have those set up to the side so you have those different options as well. If you don't have a kettlebell and you don't have a barbell, that's okay. Everything we do with kettlebells and barbells can be modified as long as you have dumbbells. Good deal. And if you don't have dumbbells, you can still do the exercises without the weight, and then add the dumbbells later after you do a couple of sessions, and then that way we can add the loaded. If you are new, we also use what's called a Smart Start training approach to all of our training programs here at Family Fitness Centers. And that just means if after 20 to 25 minutes you feel like you got enough out of your workout, awesome. Push pause, do some light stretching to cool down on your own, and we'll see you next time. Next time you come back, add a couple more minutes. And every time you come back, keep adding. And eventually you'll make it through the entire training session. It's what we call building frequency before duration, and what we tend to find is it helps really build sustainable lifestyle change. Good deal. All right, so separate from all that, guys, we always do start with a warm-up. So we start in what we call the strong anatomic position. It just means the feet are directly under the hips. We have a soft bend in the knees, the shoulders are back and down, the chest is up, and the abs are solid. Music, please, and we are gonna get started with our warm-up, guys. So here we go.
Let's take a ride, let's take it, just think about it.
So today we are going to start with torso twists. In 3, 2, 1, and get so we're just going to rotate. We have a body, guys. Lift the shoulders, releasing the heel, and just letting the traps and spine really long. And this is about whatever speed feels right for you. In 10 seconds, you can do shadowing. Shadowing in 3, 2, 1. And we're just going to hinge from the head, guys. Tucking the chin, eyes locked to the floor, about 4 feet in front of us. And we're keeping the back as long as we can while pushing the hips behind us to warm through the posterior chain. And we pretend we're holding a barbell. That's why it's a shadow deadlift, because if we were doing a deadlift, our hands would be a little bit wider than the knees, pushing the bar to the front of the legs. In 10 seconds, switching to lateral squats. 3, 2, 1, and we're just going to elbows in, and we're going to step out laterally, staying in the front of the line. We're planning. So from here, pushing the knees out, hips back and down, and trying to get the hips to line with the leg. And if you're not there today, maybe you're up here, that's okay too, guys. As long as the hips are going back, not the knees coming forward. So big difference in muscular activation. In 10 seconds, we're going to come to the floor, switching to lateral squats. Or push-ups. We're in lateral squats. In 3, 2, 1. I actually like lateral squats. Alright, tap the toes, guys. Hands go wide and then pull into the chest and push the floor away. You can do this on your knees or toes, but every push-up we aim for the chest to get to the elbow crease or below. And once again, speed is subjective. We're just warming up the body. In 10 seconds, walking lunges. 3, 2, 1. So we're walking with it, right? Walking lunge. We're going to step forward, opposite arm, lifts, and we're going to step all the way through. So we have a couple of different ways you can do this. The high option with Ryan is he steps all the way through. The low option, no, keep going. Keep going. The low option, you step in between each step, guys. You can also reduce the range of motion, just soft and knee, and it'll increase as you get fitter and more conditioned. In 10 seconds, switching to lateral lunge. Coming to the floor. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Knee Knees or toes. Hands are wide, feet together. Hands together, feet wide. Hands wide, feet together, and then we're gonna bring it back. So we're just literally moving side to side, guys. Keeping the chest towards the hands. Low option. Same deal, but on the knees. And check it out. Spine is long. Body is strong. That's it. In 10 seconds, back to the top. Torso twist. 3, 2, 1. Come on up. And we're moving.
So some new stuff today, right?
Yeah.
So guys, option, you don't have room in your space to do a walking lunge. Feel free to just do a step lunge, okay?
Or you can do walking lunges and then turn around and move back. A lot of different ways you can utilize your space. It's very resourceful because if there's a will, there's a way. In 10 seconds, shadow down. That's it. 3, 2, 1. That's the headline between safety first and no excuses. Alright, here we go, guys. So shoulders stay back and down, even as the chest comes forward. So we're not creating excessive lumbar flexion. We're strong to the belly, strong to the spine, and really warm to the back. In 10 seconds, coming to lateral squats. Woo! 3, 2, 1. And we're going to step out to you, and we're going to step in. So as we step in, pushing out of the side of the foot as we sink the weight into the heels. Because we're going to get more activation through the target muscle groups. And you can slow this down, and you can shorten the drop. Or if you're feeling good because you're getting warm, you can increase it and see how far you can go. Woo, woo. In 10 seconds, we're gonna come down, guys. Switching to regular push-ups. 3, 2, 1. Knees or toes, once again. Pick your poison. All the way down, all the way up. In 10 seconds, walking like this. 3, 2, 1. Come on. Yeah, you want. I just make sure I'm this side. When you use this much space, it doesn't matter. As long as you're walking. You make it circle. Awesome. 90 degrees in the legs. The bigger the drop, the deeper we get into the hamstrings, quads, and glutes. In 10 seconds, switching to lateral planks. Coming back to the floor. 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Alright, let's do this now. Now wait. Hands wide, feet together. Hands together, feet wide. Hands wide, feet together. So by driving through the heel of the hand, guys, it shifts the weight forward, locking more load through the interior core and the shoulders. And that just means we get warm a lot faster.
I'm feeling warm.
10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Done. Grab your water. I'm going to go to the formulas and the focus for today's workout. Awesome. Alright guys, cool. So the focus for today's workout is to show you what a typical day one is in our Tribe Life program, because it is the beginning of our fourth season. Our fourth season. Yes.
Time flies.
So you know it's only gonna get better from here, right? All right. So fourth season beginning. We're gonna show you the typical day. We have 4 stations today. The way that this works. Station 1 is what we call a 5-minute AMRAP. So it means for 5 minutes we're gonna do as many rounds as possible. That's what AMRAP stands for. So our set is 5 barbell dead rows. If you don't have a barbell, dumbbell options are with me. 5 barbell back lunge, alternating sides, 5 push-ups. You're gonna keep going through that set of work for 5 full minutes, guys. At the end of 5 minutes, you're gonna receive a 60-second recovery. Then we're gonna transition into station 2. Station 2 is our Tabata station. So this is our heavy strength training today. We're gonna do 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off of each exercise, and we're gonna do each exercise 3 times through before we move to the next exercise. So what that looks like, 40 seconds of kettlebell cleans on the right, 20 seconds to rest. 40 seconds of kettlebell cleans on the right, 20 seconds to left, 40 seconds of kettlebell cleans on the right, 20 seconds to rest. And then we'll move to kettlebell cleans on the left. Good deal? So we'll do that for each of the exercises listed 3 times. Once we get through the last exercise, the last round, another 60 seconds of recovery, guys. And then we'll head into station 3. Station 3, we have 20 seconds, 40 seconds, 60 seconds of each exercise. So we're gonna do 20 seconds of walking lunges, 20 seconds of push-ups, 20 seconds of dumbbell thrusters. Seamless transitions. 40 seconds of each, 60 seconds of each, another 60 seconds of recovery once the 60-second round is complete. Station 4, same formula as station 3, different exercises. 20 seconds of lateral plank, just like we did in the warm-up. 20 seconds of side hover with crunch on the right, 20 seconds on the left. If you can't tell, this is our core station. 40 seconds of each, 60 seconds of each. And when we finish the 60-second round of station 4, the workout is over, the training session is over, and then we'll go through some light stretching to cool down the body. Good deal. Because as we all know, recovery is super important. Everything in red, I'm gonna go over with you guys because it is all new. Because it is day 1 to the season. But the side hover with crunch, I will actually go over with you guys in between the transition of station 3 and 4, so it's fresh in your mind when we get to the core work. But let's start. First exercise, barbell dead rows, and I'm gonna hand you over to Ryan.
All right, team, barbell dead row. Looks like this. 1, 2. So break that down. Benefits of the exercise. We're really engaging the posterior chain, and we're getting full body integration, also high metabolic demand. So from here to break that down, it's a hip hinge. Okay, so what we're doing, feet set stance right underneath our hips, hands thumbs distance outside of our thighs on the bar. We're gonna drag the bar down our thighs as we push our hips back to engage the hamstrings. The bar's gonna come right below the knee, right in front of the patella tendon, we call the third point. From here, we're rowing the bar right below the rib cage, pinching our shoulder blades together, extending all the way back down, standing all the way up. That is 1 rep. Common fault here is excessive lumbar flexion. So on the way down, make sure we're not rounding through the low back here, guys. Pushing our hips back, keeping our back nice and flat. Only go as low as you can while maintaining a flat back. So your progression or regression strategy here is reducing the range of motion a little bit. Also, you can adjust the load. To make it harder, you can increase the load. The tempo should be about the same, or the speed should be about the same for everybody. That is your barbell dead row.
Don't put it down.
What's next?
Back lunge. It's right there on the...
I know, I got it. Barbell back lunge. This is what it looks like. 1, 2.
Can you show that from the side?
2, I will. So guys, benefits of this exercise. We're really strengthening through the lower body, but it's full body integration as well. This is gonna get your heart rate up. So from here, barbell is flat on my back. I lock the barbell in by rotating my elbows forward, locking it in. From here, set stance, I am stepping hip width back up onto the ball of my foot, dropping the knee straight down, chest up the entire time. From here, stepping together, and then completing 1 on the other side. Rep count is 1 on one side, 1 on the other is 1 rep. So again, guys, common fault here is not taking a big enough step back, not dropping the knee straight down, guys. This is not backstepping lunge. That is a regression. You can step back, you can reduce the range of motion to make it easier to regress the movement. You could decrease the load or the speed as well. If you want to make it tougher, increase the load, speed, or range. But our goal, dropping the knee to 90-90, just a 1/4 inch off the floor. That is your barbell back stepping lunge.
Cool. All right, so the next new exercise, guys, we're going to try to go through this a little bit faster.
Yes.
We have a lot to go over today. It's
Those
kettlebell clean. So, kettlebell clean. This is what it looks like. 1, 2, 3, and so on. And then you would repeat on the other side. So when we break that down, benefits of the exercise. Full body integration, high metabolic demand. The way that we start, strong anatomic position, internal rotation of the shoulders so that the thumb points towards the center of the body. The feet are slightly wider than the hips, and we have a soft bend in the knees. We're gonna bend the knees as we keep the chest up because we're loading the legs here. So this is gonna bring the legs into the work. Pushing the floor away, keeping the kettlebell as close to the body as you can, and then rolling the kettlebell around the top to land safely in the rack position. The hip drive is what's powering this movement, guys. Hips go back, hips go forward. Kettlebell is still super close to the body the entire time. Progression and regression strategies. 100% load. So the heavier the kettlebell is going to be, the stronger you're going to get. The lighter it is, the less challenging. Common fault. I see it all the time. People either totally forget about the internal rotation, which this is very difficult to do, guys, because it doesn't feel natural. Coming from here, I have to now load the legs. This is what's getting the legs into the work. So make sure you're creating the internal rotation. Also, I see this a lot, and they're like, this is so hard, because you're not using the hips, guys. The hips have to go back. The hips have to come forward. Every single rep, every single time. That is the kettlebell clean. Halo squats, here we go. I'm gonna show you this with the dumbbell, guys. This exercise can be done with dumbbells or kettlebells, if you choose. But it's very difficult with the kettlebell, because it's a heavy load. This is what it looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4. So benefits, full body integration, high metabolic demand. We start strong anatomic position, and I'm gonna actually start by stepping out into the squat. So I'm already in the squat, because for me this is easier to start from here. We're gonna step in, haloing the head. So if you are a little angel, the halo comes all the way around the head, because it sits directly above the crown of the head. As we step side to side, moving and staying in the frontal line, check this out. Whew. Hips back, right? There's a squat here, my friends. Every single time. Push into the heels, sink down. So it's not this, and I see it all the time because there's so much going on in this. Weight stays back. If you need to, reduce the load. Progression and regression strategies. Load, heavier, harder, lighter, easier. Range of motion. Depth in the squat. The lower you get, deeper we get into the target muscle groups. Speed. The faster you move in and out of each rep, you get that benefit of cardiovascular health. Common faults I've already gone over with you. Knees too much forward, not putting the weight into the heels, and getting the full benefits of the training. That is your halo squat. Dumbbell thrusters is how we finish.
All right, guys, dumbbell thrusters. They look like this. 1, 2, 3. So benefits of the exercise. You notice the trend here, guys. Full body integration, high metabolic demand. We are starting dumbbells in the rack position, elbows in. Dumbbells are sitting in front of the shoulder and not on top. So from here, feet just outside our hips. We're pushing our hips back, completing a full squat, elbows hinge forward. From here, exploding through the lower body, pushing the dumbbells overhead, neutral grip, palms facing each other, bicep by the ears. From here, on the way down, we're absorbing it, pushing the hips back, and resetting. All right, so common faults here, guys. Same thing you would see in a body squat. Not keeping your chest up and excessive lumbar flexion. So watch out on the way down, now that we have load, that we're not rounding through the back. Okay, guys, so pushing the hips back, flat back. Only go as low as you can while maintaining that flat back. From there, progression regression strategy, guys, is mainly based on load and speed, and then that range of motion cue I just gave you. That is your dumbbell thrusters.
All right, guys, so once again, I'll go over the side hover with crunch when we get there. I've gone over everything else. Guess what? You don't have to remember all of it, because I'm gonna guide you through this workout. I know the first one, there's a lot of new stuff because it's the first one. You haven't learned anything yet. Set yourself up, station 1, 5 minutes, as many rounds as possible, guys. 5 barbell dead rows to start, and I'm gonna count you in. And music, please.
Let's do it.
Boom. All right, if you're using dumbbells, guys, you're with me. Here we go, team, here we go. And 3, 2, 1, and go, team. So, 5 dead rows, lifting from the hip, elbows hug the body, and we're squeezing the shoulder blades to the center of the spine to warm and strengthen the upper back. When you're done, 5 barbell back lunges. If you're with me, 1 barbell side lunge. If you're Ryan, the barbell is on the immediate towards the upper back. Big step behind. So what I tend to notice, people are scared to step back. So when they step back, I see this. This is not what we're doing, guys. It has to be a big step so you give your body enough room to fully contract your quads. That's what we're looking for. When you're done with lunges, 5 push-ups. Knees or toes. Hit your twist.
Anything you want, anything you want. Tell me anything you want.
Nice about the AMRAP team. Got some time to get into it, guys. So nice and smooth first round or two. Then we can pick it up.
Bad ones in the chateau, the cash flows. Ain't no last knows. I'm in another mode. How I kill these beats, say we should really mourn. Don't hit me unless you tell me what you really on. Anything you want, anything you want. Tell me anything you want, anything you want.
Chris is already sucking away too.
I really am.
Guys, you can adjust as needed, right? Feel it out. Then we'll know where to push. Remember, guys, if you're here with me in that back lunge, big back step, drop straight down. And remember, guys, it's 5 on each side. Left and right equal 1. And you lose count, just 2 more.
Exactly. That's what's nice about 5 rounds.
It's always 2 more.
Exactly.
All right, team. So, dead rows. Flat mat, hips go back. Barbell, right below the ribs. Stand up. Make sure you squeeze your glute to the top. Start thinking about the muscles you're using. Shoulder blades pinch together like you're trying to crack a pencil in half. And your glute squeezes like you're not letting it drop. I think that sounds like 5. Felt like 5. Yeah.
Coming up, halfway, guys. Alright.
Personal trainers pull up on you, but don't ask
So, that's 3 rounds. You double the amount of work you've done so far. Come on.
I think you can.
The first half was to get swarmed and learn the sequence. The second half is to really push the limit and find that next level.
Attention, we too busy flexing. Pay you no attention. Run it straight to the attention. How I kill these beats, say we should really mourn. Don't hit me unless you tell
And if
me
you
what
ever
you
need a break,
really on.
take a break. Take it out. Come back when you're ready. We're almost in the middle of the day.
Pack shows, bad souls, and back doors.
But you can destroy it in 1.
Thanks.
Bad ones in the chateau, the cash flows. Ain't no last knows. I'm in another mode. How I kill these beats, say we should really mourn. Don't hit me unless you tell me what you really on. Anything you want, anything you want. Tell me anything you want, anything you want.
90 seconds.
Sounds like another round or 2. Let's go, team.
Keep talking, I'ma give you what you really want. How I kill these beats, say we should really mourn. Don't hit me
Ooh, I'm
unless
already
you tell me
sweating.
what you really on.
That means you're doing it right.
Yeah, buddy.
Because if you're not sweating, you're not breathing heavy, you're not struggling, guys. Are you really putting in 100% effort? Are you really giving this your best shot?
60 seconds, team. 1 minute left. Make sure you finish your round you're on. If not, 1 more. Let's go.
Because just because you're not breathing heavy doesn't mean you're not working hard. Because you're moving fast. Intensity isn't just based off speed, guys. Depth and load can make you breathe a lot heavier and work a lot harder than speed sometimes when you do it the right way.
Yeah, those are the primary fire starters right there.
Sorry, I'm busy just making deposits. Rapping for money and bathing my closet. Hawaiian shirt mafia.
Because direction's more important than speed.
Personal trainers pull up on
A lot of people going nowhere fast.
Sipping on 12%, I'ma have to do a sentence to society.
Come on, guys, try to finish out whatever set you're on. 10 seconds on the clock. Then we get our first recovery. Earn it together.
I'm not about the drama.
Come on, come on, come on. In.
Drop all the
3, 2, 1, done. So, 60 seconds to breathe, right? You're warm now. That was the point of station 1. Station 2 is our big strength station. So this is what I need you to hook into. Don't worry about how many reps you do. Worry about the quality and the load. So as heavy as you can go with proper execution and full range of motion and technique. Kettlebell cleans is where we start. If you don't have a kettlebell, dumbbell with me, guys. 1 dumbbell. 1 dumbbell. Yeah,
Breathe, team. Fill the lungs with air.
And you know what? I love training like this because once again, it's about you learning how to do this properly, not just muddling your way through a workout to feel good about the fact you moved today. Let's do it the right way. So every time you come back to class, you get more and more out of your training and get closer to your fitness goals. 10 seconds, you start. Here we go. Grab your kettlebell or your dumbbell. Here we go, team. In 3, 2, 1. So bend the knees to recruit the legs. Elbow stays tight. Snapping the wrist so that we're rolling the kettlebell to the outside of the shoulder, but still keeping the knuckle under the chin. What tends to happen, guys, as you get tired, this starts to come further and further out. And now we're creating injuries to the rotator cuff and the shoulder joint by keeping the elbow tight and protecting straight. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. 20 off. Breathe. Same side. Same exercise. 2 more times. If you found it was too heavy, if you found it was too light, adjust accordingly. Here we go. Pick it up. 3, 2, 1. Same side. Push the floor away. So as we stand, stacking the hips under the ribs, squeezing the belly as well as the butt. So it's the anterior core and posterior cheek coming to left.
Sounds like games to me.
Oh my God. Halfway.
Oh,
Halfway.
burns so good.
Right. Square the hips. Shoulders straight. We're not rotating out. Everything is where it needs to be to get the most out of our work. 3, 2, 1. 20 seconds off. One more time on the side. Take it out.
Feel that one.
It's not supposed to be easy. It's supposed to be effective. Grab it. Come on. Same side. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Rock and roll. Does your arm feel like it's going to fall off? It should. Once again, guys, I'd rather, if you're getting tired, you're losing form, I'd rather you keep the same weight and have less reps. Shake it out. Come back. Halfway. This is about strength. How strong can you be when things get hard? 10 on the clock. How many more reps can you do? Come on. 3, 2, 1. Halfway, guys. Other side, right? Unilateral training. So we do on one side, we do on the other. We want both sides of the body as strong as the other side. That way, if you broke your right arm, your left arm will be able to do all things. Your right arm can do it the same way, or same strength. Grab your dumbbell, your kettlebell, left hand. 3, 2, 1. Stop, Mom.
I wish there were 10 of them.
Exactly. Alright, so we talked about the hip drive, right? Internal rotation of the shoulder, hips have to go back to lower the legs. Push you to the floor, the hips come forward, and everything's solid at the top. Every single rep, every single time. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Break.
I guess I could have waited for the break to change the song.
I was thinking, I'm
I
like,
could have waited.
2 more rounds. 2 more rounds. 10 seconds.
So all the blood's in my arm, in my legs, not in my brain right
10
now.
seconds. Here we go.
Let's go, team.
3, 2, 1. And if you get to a point, guys, that your body's so tired that even slowing down and taking breaks, you can't maintain proper form, and then you can drop weight. If we're here for sustainable results, not short-term satisfaction.
Okay, I mean it.
Halfway.
Woo, feeling it now.
10 on the clock. Great, 20 off. Woo.
Who wrote this?
One more. One more. Oh, it's so easy. Do that bit, 10 seconds.
The easy ones you gotta watch.
Literally, my class does that all the time. My live class. Here we go, guys. 3, 2, 1. Dig through the heels. Lift through the chest. Explode to the floor. So that's how hard I want you to push, guys. Like if you were pushing through the floor, that creates more muscle fiber activation, that burns more calories, and it builds more lean muscle. A little more than half. Head on the ball. 3, 2, 1. Done. Halo squat. Take your poison. Take your poison. On there? Yeah, right there.
Yeah, I'm
10
kidding.
seconds.
I was kidding, team. I'm not using the 2-pound dumbbell. You go in front. Step up.
Front of plane. 3, 2, 1. So squat, halo, squat. So the halo's in the center. Bring the equipment to the outside of the hip in the squat. And as you perform the halo, we're trying to keep the elbows nice and tight. And the dumbbell comes around the base of the neck. That's what I'm looking for, guys. It's not all the way up here. It's down here. Feel the difference. 10 seconds.
Team, if you got shoulder mobility issues.
3, 2, 1. Am I?
Yeah, if you got shoulder mobility issues, guys, drop the weight and pretend you have it, right? So I step out from here, keep it nice and close, really try to open through the shoulders,
Don't worry, I'll tell you the
and then
opposite.
come around.
I'll be a team player.
Yeah.
I'll just do a little
You can do a little walk.
3, 2, 1. So the hand, fingers together. We're still keeping the hand and the elbows tight as we perform the halo. And then depth in the squat is necessary for change to the lower body. Halfway. And if you just slow this down, that's okay too, guys. Because I'd rather have quality movements and full range of motion than speed. Head on the ball. 3, 2, 1. 20 off. One more time. 60 off after this. So we gotta run that recovery, right? Work harder now. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All the way down. All the way up and around. Knees, they push wide, guys. So we have a strong engagement and stability through the lower body as we sink the hips back and down. Halfway. So if you got it, you can add a little speed. But you gotta maintain range and quality. And if you can't do that, maybe it's not for you today. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Done. 60 off. You've earned it. Breathe. Where we're headed. Station 3. 20 seconds of each. 40 seconds of each. 60 seconds of each. We start with walking lunges. If you notice, guys, we started to remove the loaded complexities. Because I know you're tired. So we have 2 body weight, 1 loaded, and once we get through station 3, core work is what we got left. So here's your time to shine, right? This is the time to bring it. 30 seconds left in your recovery, and then set up for walking lunges. So, you have equipment everywhere, and you're living room. Move it off to the side. Move it off to the side. All you need is 1 set of dumbbells. That's it for the rest of the workout. You just clear the space so you can walk without having to worry about tripping, something getting in your way, or falling. Come on. 10 seconds. to walk forward down, walk towards them. I feel like it's better. Because the equipment on the back.
You can go in front.
In 10. Here we go, team. In 3, 2, 1, and go. You do whatever you want. Stepping all the way through. That's up. And we're taking to the front heel. As we get through, you do it higher, take in front of the body. In 10 seconds, switching to push-ups, guys. Coming down to the floor. In 3, 2, 1. Knees or toes. Chest, elbow crease or below. Every single time. And the reason that we did regular push-ups twice today is because I have something spicy for you next class. Switching to dumbbell thrusters. 3, 2, 1. Grab your upper side. Come on. Come on. Right. Okay. Back and forth. Elbows forward to the knees. Chest up. In 10 seconds, walking lunges. 3, 2, 1. Come on. Alright.
Someone's always in front of the camera.
One thing is when you step together, great way to cover, guys.
So team, I'm stepping out here, guys. Up on the ball of my foot, dropping straight down. More important, when I stand up, I'm pushing through that heel, squeezing my glute on the way up, and then stepping through. Stabilizing through that glute and that hamstring. That activation
In 10 seconds,
is really gonna help.
push-ups.
Crystal went wrong again.
I did. 3, I'm losing stability. 2, 1. Come on now, guys. Push-ups. Knees or toes. And if, like me, you're losing form, you're losing stability. Good. That means you're working hard enough. Come on. Adjust. Tighten up. And let's go.
Because exercise is one of the things that you can fail at in order to succeed.
Whew. Halfway. Why are we so hard today?
It's been a long week.
In 10 seconds, switching. Dumbbell thrusters, guys.
Woo!
3, 2, 1. Come on. Come on.
40-second round this time, team. Hips back, hips forward. Pressing through, squeezing your glute at the top. Biceps by the ears. Palms neutral.
Never easy. Always worth it.
We're in it to win it, team.
Halfway.
You got more to give. Get it. You need a break? Walk it out.
Oh my goodness.
Come on, Chris, a lightweight. Let's go. Yeah, buddy.
Driving through the floor.
Yes.
Pushing through the ceiling. In 10 seconds, walking lunges. 3, 2, 1. Come on, team. Last round through this.
All right, here.
Last round through this.
Thanks.
I'm doing a square.
I don't know why. Don't know why you can't just pay
It doesn't make
attention.
sense.
My on-screen talent, guys, is on the road.
Yeah. I need more space to travel and I'm
a
gonna
bird,
keep
you have-
me in a box.
You have no idea how high I can fly.
Exactly.
Woo!
Halfway. Shake it out if you need to. If you need to adjust, guys, if you're like, I can't do it any longer. It's cool, we're human. Smaller steps, slower steps, less of a drop. But guess what? I'm still not moving forward, right? Strong posture. So even these lower movements, still activating, still getting the same bend pull. The most target muscle groups. In 10 seconds, push up, going to the floor. 3, 2, 1. Come on now, team.
So guys, 60 seconds is a long round for push-ups. So, if you want to do them on your toes, that's great. As soon as you start to break form, drop to your knees to finish out. So what I mean, if the hips start to drop, or you have to push back and you're doing up here, drop to your knees or walk them forward, dip the chest forward. Make sure the elbows are driving behind you to target the right muscle group. And squeeze through our chest and rotate our elbows towards the front of the room
Little
on
more
the way
than
up.
half.
We are more than half team. And again, when you're ready, walk them back until you're all the way back here. Exhale. Go team.
10 seconds. Dumbbell thrusters. Come on, couple more reps, couple more push-ups. 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
All right, last set, best set. Last time you guys see this, guys. So quick transition, right into it. Breathe in on the way down, out on the way up. Power through that low body. Oxygen in, energy out. Let's go.
It's a vibe, it's a bag, it's a check. They can't touch
Let me
the
explain
cat, cause they know I'm
the difference between a squat and press
doing
and a dumbbell thruster. Squat and press. It's 2 different movements. One squat, one press. A dumbbell thruster is full body integration. So we're literally linking the reps together and using the momentum to drop into the squat and push into the extension every time. Come on. Way more than half. Almost there. 10 seconds. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Done. Breathe. 60-second recovery, guys. Same but different. Safe and forward. Forward. So lateral plank. Side hovers with crunch. Side hover with crunch. This is what it looks like. You can do bottom knees or edge of the feet, lifting through the hips. But either way, the hips are up and they're stacked, shoulders are stacked. Equipment in the hand, and if you don't want to use equipment, that's okay too. But we're gonna pull the elbow towards the knee so that we're training the side of the waist. Pushing the ribs to the side hip, and then pushing up. All the way in, all the way out. 1, 2, 3. Benefits of the exercise. Strengthening through the lateral core, guys, and once again, training the side of the waist. Progression and regression strategies. So you base 100% on load, and then also range of motion. We want all the way out, all the way in, all the time. The biggest common fault I see as people get tired, it turns into this. I don't know what this is. We're doing baby pulses, we're leaning in, we've lost stability and engagement. Grab your equipment, let's rock and roll. 10 seconds. Oh, lies. Lateral plank to start. I lied. I was ready for the side crunch. All right, here we go.
Are you doing double on the side crunch?
Yeah,
Okay.
I just said that.
I'm not.
I literally just said that.
I wasn't paying attention.
Lateral plank, set up. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, guys. So hands wide, feet together. Hands together, feet wide. Hands wide, feet together. And we're literally doing one lateral plank on each side. And then just stepping back. Keeping the chest forward of the hands so we get more activation in the interior core and shoulder. Switching. Side hover with crunch. Right side. 3, 2, 1. Here we go, team. Over. In. So the biceps next to the ear. We're not leaning forward or back. Everything is stacked and strong. Full extension, full retraction. Switching sides in 3, 2, 1. Other side, team. Same but different. And what you tend to find, what's right on one side might be totally different on the other. And that's okay, because we're working to even that out. 10 seconds. Coming back to lateral planks. 3, 2, 1. Come on down, guys. Come on down. In and out, right? So, low options on the knees, high options on the toes. Either way, the common fault I tend to see is people get tired. The hips end up here. Now we're doing a side-to-side down dog. That's not what I want. Chest has to stay forward of the hands. Spine is long and strong. Hips, shoulder height or slightly below. That's where you should be every time. More than half.
So team, one thing I also like to point out, right? So we nail leaning forward over our hands, but then taking our hips and getting rid of that arch.
Side hover with crunch in 3, 2, 1.
Come up here, a little closer. Take a knee back, right there, good.
Whew. All right, guys, all the way out, all the way in. So if you're starting to lose form, if the weight is pulling you forward or pulling you back, lose the weight. We're pushing this arm into the ground to open the chest and get more out of this movement. This is where I need you. In 10 seconds, switching sides. 3, 2, 1. And we're switching,
And we're switching.
and we're up,
And
and
we're,
that's work.
and we're crunching. And we're
crunching.
stretching.
Exactly. All the way in, all the way out, every time.
So, quick little reduction team. If your hip's starting to fail, you can just touch your toe down and bring it right back up without having to take a full rest. Keeps the muscles engaged. Or reduces the load just a little bit.
In 10 seconds. Back to the top, lateral planks. Last time through this, guys. Feel the core. 3, 2, 1, come on. It's not supposed to be easy. Once again, everything we do is based off science. It's based off key objectives and results. So by doing and following the directions, guys, you get those results.
Just follow the instructions.
That's all I need you to do, is follow the instructions.
We've got the roadmap. We've got the manual. All we need is you guys to put the keys in and drop. Let's go.
And guess what? Nutrition, supplementation is something you struggle with. Find me on Facebook. I will help you. Shoot me a message. I will give you a link to some great resources that'll help get your diet, your nutrition, your fitness and health on track, guys, because that's what it's about. Changing the lives in a positive manner for sustainable time. Ooh, come on. 10 seconds.
Okay, there's no way. There's no way.
16's a lot. It's not supposed to be done in all one set. Switching to side hover crunch. 3, 2, 1. Come on. Whew. And you know when we're struggling, it was a good workout. All the way in, all the way out.
Oh yeah, season 4. It's gonna be spicy, team.
You have no
Hope
idea
y'all
what's
are
coming.
ready.
Ryan doesn't even know what's coming. I know what's coming.
I know her well enough that she means it.
Oh, here's the other deal. I teach a lot of core classes. Guess what? A lot of people can't hold themselves in the side hover. Bro, here, this is level 1. This is cool too. We're still learning. Proper execution, we're still learning how to engage lateral core muscles. And when you get better, then you push the knee away and add that next level. 10 seconds. I will tell you, you will see prime movements this season. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Switch. Yeah. Low impact does not mean low intensity, my friends.
We're getting back to the roots.
It means I'm not jumping. You don't gotta jump to make a lot of progress. I promise you. You have no idea how high I can fly. And I didn't need to jump to get there. Alright? Come on.
I use my wings.
Exactly. You need to be down here. Maybe you need to do 3 down here. Maybe you need to do 3 up here. Halfway. 30 seconds in the gun, guys. You did not come this far to put in the final third. Come on, all the way out, all the way in. Every time. I know, I'm with you. But I want to get to the end, and I don't want to quit. Because if you don't believe in yourself, nobody else will. 10 on the clock. Yes, you can. Yes, you will. And after you'll say, yes, I did. 3, 2, 1, done. Yes. Yes. Turn yourself over. Find your way to child's pose. Nice. Let's stretch, shall we? Knees wide. Toes together. Everything we did in class was to get us to this moment. Walk the hands out. Collapse down to the shoulders and chest.
I take it out
And just breathe.
myself with your
I know.
love. Yeah, you take it up a notch. Sometimes
song?
I wish that you would stop.
Oldie but a goodie.
Yeah.
Alright, rolling up, guys. So we're gonna come into our seated glute stretch. You might know this. We do yoga as pigeon or swan. With Ryan, that's the high option, low option. 90 degrees in the legs. The right leg is forward in either option. Anchoring the hips to the ground as we hinge from the hip and just bring the hands wide.
I'm heavy with your choice.
Roll on up. The right leg steps forward, hip flexor stretch. So it's a big step. The front foot is flat. Ankle and knee make a straight line. Elbows in gently lift the back arm. as we sink the leg forward to deepen the stretch.
Can I get you, girl? Can I get you, girl?
Breathe, right?
I'm a
Hands come down, and all the way sinks back. Nose to the front of the kneecap, and our chest melts into our thigh.
And you feel like running blind, but never could. So fast, cause you're the one that's
Awesome. So you go up to the spine, hands to thigh, breathe in, and we're gonna stand up. Left side, stand and cross. Knees together, squeeze the thighs. We're not turning. Hips are square, shoulders down. Belly strong. Once you're here, the tailbone actually tucks up and under and you start to roll.
when you're stuck at the heights. I'll
So the leg you're holding is going to step behind your supporting leg. Bending through both knees, driving through both heels. And now we're lifting the left elbow, the left leg should be behind, all the way to the ceiling. And that's going to be the beautiful legs to be in front.
when you're stuck at the heights.
Let it go. We're going to be all over the floor, we don't want it. Left leg forward, 90 degrees in the legs, anchor, and lean in.
I wish it wasn't now. Yeah, you're stressing over us, but I can't help
Roll on up,
you.
left leg steps through.
You're alone,
Big step, and I'm going to show you from the side. Because what I tend to find is people are either here with the heel lifted, or they're here. But I need is you here, and then shift. And did you see that drop? I know you feel it. Hands down, equally distribute the weight in both legs, and now sink back. So what I mean by that, when we start to sink back, the bent or supporting knee tends to push the load to one side. By keeping it evenly distributed and then flexing deeper through the hips, we accentuate the stretch to the posterior joint. Rolling up, hands to thigh, stand up, right, standing tall. Knees together, squeeze, and roll through the hips to deepen.
When you're falling behind, I'll fall for you. When you're stuck at the heights,
The leg you're holding, gently steps back, and that's the inside arm, up and over. So check this out, by pushing the heels deeper, and now by lifting the elbow higher, maybe higher stretch, knees to the side ball.
when you're stuck at the heights,
Let go. One hand over the other, palms together. Yeah. Squeeze the doll back. Push out his fingertips. Ryan's a little tired today. Alright guys, so this is our upper back stretch. Lifting the sit bones as we push out further, and you should feel this through the back of the leg as well as to the upper back. And then we're going to drop the elbows and collapse inside of our knees. Our eyes look between our legs to the back of the room, and this is our lower back stretch. And if it feels good, you can come in a full hangout pose, collapsing the chest to the thighs, and just letting the arms stand. I love this one. Rolling up, and we're going to finish guys. Hands behind back, roll the shoulders back and down, lifting the chest and eyes to the ceiling. And if it feels good, try to bring the knuckles all the way to the heels as you squeeze the leg and push the hips a little further forward. Oh, and that should feel so warm and good. One more, and let it go. And that's it, guys. That is our low impact functional training program brought to you through Family Fitness Centers. Once again, my name is Crystal Pergola. This is Ryan Pergola. Thank you so much for joining us. So until I see you again, stay active, stay healthy. Awesome job today, guys.
Good job, team.